Hi all, and welcome to another weekly mod and asset highlight. It's May 23rd, I think, and we're going to have a few that we're going to highlight. We're going to go back to the well and look at two modders that we've already highlighted before. One I'm sure you can guess if you've seen my previous videos, and one that we've seen a couple times, but has really gotten into the new vehicles that you can do, and you can mod vehicles in now, and as well as some of the European-style sort of straight buildings. But I'm focusing on vehicles for this week because I think there's some fun ones that are easy adds in there. As well as a slight Back to the Future theme. Spoiler alert. So, if you enjoy, please let me know. Hopefully you like these 5 mods and assets highlight that we're doing here, and if you do like them, please subscribe. Let the modders know that you appreciate what they're doing, and hopefully you enjoy. For our first video today, I had to go back to Gula. I can't not. It's hard to resist when he puts something out because they're always so good. This is the Pepper's Restaurant. It's a level 1 high density. I forget the exact, I think it's like 4x5 maybe? I'm forgetting now. But it's the Pepper's Restaurant. It is gorgeous. Obviously, if you're not familiar or not from the US, this is supposed to be Chili's, if it's not where you are, but it's just a perfect set of the colors. The colors are matched exactly. The design is matched exactly. And it's a nice another restaurant for you to have in your game. High density commercial, so it's a little bit more nicer than some others. It is a level 1 building, so it'll pop up pretty quickly for you. And it gives you a fast food restaurant that you may not already have had. So yeah, there's not a lot to say because it's such a gorgeous rendition of what it would be in real life that I can't not highlight it. So first, as always, we have to highlight Gula. This is his Pepper's Restaurant, a level 1 high-density commercial building. For our first vehicle of the day, to celebrate the vehicle patch that's come out, I wanted to highlight this DeLorean by Shroom-Blaze. Shroom-Blaze is someone we've highlighted before for his trees, and now, well, got a couple cars in here, so DeLorean, of course, Back to the Future. This is a little bit of a theme for today, you'll see in our last highlight. But I really wanted to highlight the DeLorean. It looks great. It's a nice little model. It comes in 4 colors. I don't want to say too much about the vehicles, because what can you do? But it adds some variety, and it looks like a younger sports car. You can actually see there's a yellow version over there. So yellow and blue. And it just gives you a little bit less of this shiny feel that some of the current cars give you, which is what I'm looking for. I'll highlight that in the next one as well. So, yeah, this is the DMC DeLorean. It's by Shroom-Blaze. Next up on the list is another vehicle. It's the Morris Mini 1959 Pony by Mishka. So this little car right here, I love how it looks. It comes in 4 colors. I haven't found any of the other colors in my city yet. But what it is basically the Mr. Bean car. Looks really cool. It's pretty. And what I'm hoping is if someone will come by to park it, we can sort of show it move. We'll follow it along. But great little car. Someone who's visiting this tower here, so whenever they leave. But it's silly, right? It gives you a little bit of a feel of an older car, which is exactly what you sort of want, some variety. You had a lot of shiny new cars. This gives you that sort of older car, and it's hysterical in its size, so why not highlight it, I think. And if you look, it's a little bit hard to zoom in the way I want to. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. It's just a really pretty car. I would highlight that I can't do justice. My picture for the slide doesn't do justice, really, to how it looks in close-up. So I'd really look at Mishka's page here, because in close-up it looks awesome, and it looks like a great addition to your city. So this is the 1959 Pony by Mishka. Comes in 4 colors. For our final vehicle today, we have this taxicab. It's by Shroom-Blaze. First time I think I've highlighted someone twice in the same day, I'm pretty sure. But Shroom-Blaze does some great remodels, and this taxicab is wonderful. It looks exactly like a yellow cab would. It is, unfortunately, it's a car, so it doesn't pick people up, but you'll see them around the city, which is pretty cool. If I can zoom out a little bit here, I'm trying to find one. So yeah, that looks like a taxicab. There we go. Let's follow him. A little bit of issue there with the height, but that's kind of normal. And you see it looks perfect. Your traditional car acts like it, and you can start seeing them pop up. It's really nice to see them pop up around your neighborhood. As a note, like 2 taxis parked at the Burn Bean Coffee. It's so cool. So I'm a really big fan of it because it adds something that was sorely missing. You needed taxis in your city, and you just didn't have them, and this is a great way to get them. So this is Shroom Blaze's taxi cab, and it is, of course, a remodel from something else he was doing, but it's gorgeous. So thank you guys, and we'll move on to our last highlight. Finally today I had to do a regular asset. I had to. Besides, of course, the classic Gula and all the vehicles. I wanted to highlight this. This is the Hill Valley Clock Tower. It's sort of modeled after the clock tower from Back to the Future, obviously, and it's by Waffle Dog. I think it's gorgeous. One, I love the Back to the Future reference, right? So I'm a big fan of any reference to dorky media. That's who I am. But I think it's a great little clock tower. Looks right. Feels like it's in the game properly. Feels like the movie version. You can see where the lightning would hit. Just everything about it is really well done. So I very much appreciate that. Let me speed up time here. I also, as I look at it, I like the monuments that they're not crazy. It's 4x7, it's not massive, it doesn't have crazy noise pollution. It's a little bit of issue with the description, but other than that, it's not incredibly expensive. People can walk their dogs along it. Just looks right. And look at that, you even have someone sitting in the bench. So I always appreciate this. I think it's a really good example of a nice, easy monument. You can put it in your town center pretty nicely and pretty quickly, and it'll look perfect. It could be your main building if you wanted it to, but if you put it together with, like, say, a tax office, which I swear I have, you start having a couple cool little buildings together. So anyway, this is the Hill Valley Clock Tower by Waffle Dog. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the mods and all of the vehicles that we highlighted today, and I'll see you next week.